Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. Today I'm going to do a walk around video of my 2003 F-250 overland build and just kind of show you guys what I've done so far. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, turn on all notifications so you get notified every single time I make a new video. Before I talk about the build portion of it, I'm going to talk about some things exterior and what was done underneath the hood. This truck is a 6.0, but it's been fully bulletproof. What that means is that some of these trucks were known to have a lot of issues. So I had the mechanic go through it and do the full bulletproof kit on it, upgrading the oil cooler, studding the motor, and adding different components, doing an EGR delete on it. That basically is a preventive maintenance thing on these trucks so that you're not spending thousands and thousands upon dollars fixing them, because these trucks are known to have a ton of problems. So the first thing I've done exterior is I redid all the headlights, pulled these out, gutted them, changed all that, put in some new LEDs with some xenon lights in them. Then I went ahead and took out the grill. This is the original grill, but I went ahead and pulled it out, sanded it, painted it. I just recently also had the batteries changed. So these trucks already have 2 dual batteries in it. That's why I've never done a dual battery system in here, and that's why I have the Bluetti and my solar stuff, just because I'm trying to keep things completely away from the truck's battery source, because it's really important that you don't mess with any of the battery components with any of these types of trucks. Went ahead and put on the Tiger push bar. The whole point of me having the push bar is simply to protect the engine components in the event of an accident, bushes, trees, anything like that, just kind of pushes them out of the way. Currently it's sitting on 275 70 18 BFg Ko2, but these tires are toast. So I'm in the process of ordering new rims and tires currently right now. Next thing is gonna be, I did all these new shocks myself. I added the B8 Bilstein 5100s all the way around. So the front and the rears. I'd never done shocks before, but my dad ended up helping me, kind of guided me along the way. And the final bit is I added the Bilstein 5100 steering dampener. On top of redoing the bottom stuff down there, I went ahead and redid these rear taillights. These are LED taillights. I gutted the other ones that were in there and ordered these ones. This is a complete set for the 2 of them, and it's basically just a plug and play. Now, something I didn't bring, but I have, that I take with me pretty much everywhere, but I'm not super far out today, so it didn't come with me. And that is a 15-gallon auxiliary diesel fuel tank, and it has a hand rotary pump on top of it. It just kind of sits in the back right here, and I can pump fuel directly into the tank. And that's just, obviously, we all know that gas prices suck right now. So Arizona's fuel is way better than California. So when I have to go back and forth to get my son in California, I'm not paying their gas prices. Now, coming inside, I had this platform built specifically because I had my old German Shepherd Apollo. For those of you guys that know, he was injured. I needed the access and transport for him to be super easy between all his vet's visits. So the reason in getting this platform built was entirely on him. I wanted it to be super comfortable for him because of his injury, and getting in and out of the truck, it needed to be easy access for both of us and making it super comfortable for him to get in and out of. This is actually where the Iceco sits right here during transport. So I just had those little brackets right there. Got my air compressor in here. Now I'm just gonna walk you guys on the other side, kind of show you what it looks like from the other point, and I'll show you how I got Apollo in and out of the truck. Now on this side, hidden right here, are these little brackets. And what these brackets were for was, these go to a ramp that's not with me, it's at home, but it was specifically designed for Apollo. And it would just place straight into these holes right here, and that would help Apollo get into this crate with no problem. On the interior, I haven't really done much except I added, you know, the switches for the light bars. Right here, I got the Midland MXT 275. That's how I'm able to communicate with other overlanders or other friends that I'm with at the time. Now, from where that other switch is that I just showed you on the interior, that comes back to these amber chase lights. Now, the reason why I had these chase lights installed is when I'm out with other people or down dusty roads and it's nighttime, whatever, people need to see me, just flip the switch on in there, and these things are super bright. They kick out over 10,000 luminums. That's a lot of light. getting kicked out at you, so it makes it real easy for other people that are behind me in dust or crazy conditions be able to see me. Last but certainly not least is I have the Tough Stuff Overland Rooftop Tent Alpha 2. That sleeps 3 people, which is basically 2 adults and 1 child. For me, it's myself, my son, and my dog. We sleep quite comfortably just fine. And this rooftop tent is sitting on the Tough Stuff Overland rack. I also have the Tough Stuff Overland awning. I haven't really used that thing a lot yet just because it's pretty windy right now. So April is the crappy time of year for the highest wind. And I got the knockoff brand Max Tracks. I didn't feel I needed to go spend $200 or $300 on real Max Tracks when I could get the fake ones and they'll work and do the same thing. So that's pretty much what I have so far. I'm gonna add some other things. I have other ideas of things that I wanna do. I basically wanted to get this truck to a point where when I was overlanding out, I could be completely self-sustained. I wanted solar. Got that now with the Bluetti. I have the 12-volt refrigerator, wanted that. I wanted to build the truck out more and get more of the things that I needed before I went out for longer periods of time. Now, I know there's other people that go out for longer periods of time, but I specifically live in Arizona and I didn't want to go out with a regular cooler that was a 10-day ice cooler, something like that, where the ice is gonna melt, it's gonna become all watery. That's why I wanted to save up, get the 12-volt fridge, got that now. So when you're doing these overland rigs and everything like that, you know, these things take time, unless you just have buku dollars. I haven't met anybody yet that just bought a complete rig that was just completely built already. Pretty much everybody that I know, from Caden Ventures, Red Rock Overland, Wandering Jeepsy, all my friends I know that do overlanding and camping, they pretty much had to build out their rigs from the time they got it to present, you know? I mean, it's always an ongoing thing of changing things, maybe recalibrating things, testing out things. So you don't need all these cool components to go out and do overlanding. I would say make it goals and priorities of things in your camping experience, what you're going to prioritize and what is the most important elements for your trip to be comfortable. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up. I know that this video wasn't, you know, what you're used to, but I had a lot of people ask me what your rig is, what you have. I hope that this kind of answered some questions. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Make sure that you guys hit that like button and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.